loves, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, my background is a little different. I decided to have my vanity in the background for this video just because I could tell from some of my viewers that you guys would like to kind of see some videos with my vanity in the background. I would have had my vanity completely in the background, but the problem is my window is right here. So if I'm facing this way, like there's so much light on this side of my face and so much on this side of my face. So I decided to just position it here so at least I'm turned more towards the window, and then you can kind of see my dresser here with my lipstick organizer, so you kind of get the whole background here. So that is why I'm doing it that way as opposed to just the vanity in the background. So I thought what I could do is a good way to mix it up is whenever I do monthly favorites videos, I can do them in front of my vanity. And then whenever maybe I do like Q&As down the road, I can do them in front of my vanity. So I'm going to start off by doing that and then doing the rest of my videos with my pink sequin background just because that's my signature. That's what I really love. But I do understand wanting to see more vanity in the background. I love seeing how people decorate their rooms, and it feels a little bit more personal. So I'm going to be including more videos like that with the vanity in the background on my channel. Also, if you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button below so that way you are notified of more of my videos and you can join my Beauty Addict Next Door family. Just in case you're wondering, this channel is now cruelty-free. I made that decision recently on my channel. If you want to see my announcement video, I will link it down below. But moving forward, everything on this channel will be cruelty-free. Do keep in mind I'm making the transition. I've started off and gotten rid of all of the makeup that I'm going to be selling, which is explained in the announcement video, and then I'll be transitioning out hair, skincare, and clothing items, so bear with me on that end. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that there are a lot of great cruelty-free brands out there, and they are going to be included in this channel. Also, if you're new to this channel, I do have another channel called Beauty Vlogger 101, where I teach beauty vloggers and aspiring beauty vloggers, pretty much things like how to decide if you want to start a YouTube channel, how to upload videos, how to compress videos, backdrop reviews, stuff like that is on that channel. So if you guys want to go check that out, I will link that channel down below for you guys. Okay, so let's just get started with my favorites. So I'm going to go in order of how I do my makeup. So we're first going to start off with some eyeshadow palettes. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tomato palette. Now I know this palette is no longer available, but I'm pretty sure you can get all the eyeshadows in here, at least most of them, off of Anastasia Beverly Hills' website. So a lot of the time I do my makeup on the bus and I grab a palette and I take it and pretty much I just use like this brush right here, throw some color in my crease, take another color and dab it onto my lid with my finger. So I wanted to mention this palette just because I used Bangle a lot this month to put it in the crease, and then I used another color like Gilded or Blush or Fresh and put that on the lid. So I kind of would just switch it up, but Bangle is really to me the main eyeshadow in this palette that's a great crease color. I think I did do a look though with Custom like in the crease. I can't remember what I did, but I know I used Custom at some point this month too. Oh yes, I used Custom in the crease this month, and then I used another product that I was trying to use up, like try out and put it on the lid. It was really pretty together. And then of course you got Noir, which is my favorite black eyeshadow of all time. So this was a great palette. You can't get it more unless you can find it on eBay, but I'm pretty sure you can get most of these eyeshadows on Anastasia's website. You can definitely get Noir. Now I have more eyeshadows from Anastasia that I want to talk about with you guys, and they are right here. My girlfriend got me this palette and all 8 shades of these for Christmas, and I did mention that in my what I got for Christmas video. I did do a review video where I swatched all of these on my arm. I swatched them on my eyelids so like you can see close-ups on how each of these look on the lid, and then I also did close-ups of each single eyeshadow so that way you guys can really see the eyeshadows up close. So I will link that video down below, but I absolutely love these eyeshadows. I forgot to mention from the Tomato palette, I am wearing a Bangle in the crease right now, and then I'm also wearing Party Dress right here on the lid. I just think Party Dress is going to be a great summer color. I'm wearing it now anyway because I don't care, but I really love it all over the lid, so that is what I'm wearing today. I think my favorite one that I've been most excited about from this collection of new eyeshadows that came out from Anastasia is Henna. I think it's just really unique. I think it reminds me of Flamethrower from Makeup Geek, but it does have a bit more red to it, I believe. I don't have Flamethrower, otherwise I would do a comparison for you, but yeah, it's just a really pretty color. I did a makeup tutorial using this brownie color right here. I will link that down below. I also really love this color macaroon, and then placing Not Today on the outer corner with it. I just love these, but I definitely, but I really, really love henna, and I cannot wait to try out Peacock. I did wear this Prussian blue with henna in the eyeshadow video where I go over these eyeshadows so you can kind of see them together. The next palette that I want to mention is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. So I really, really like this palette a lot. I've noticed some people haven't been as excited about it because there's, you know, so many neutral colors and you already have so many neutral palettes. But the thing about me is I have so much of everything. Even after I cleaned out my makeup collection, I think the only areas that I'm lacking are like concealers, primers, and like face stuff. But as far as eyeshadows go, like I have so much. And I'm always down for a natural palette. What's great about this palette too is it's not just naturals though. There are other colors in here. You got a pink, you got a blue, you got this dark maroon color, which is beautiful on the outer corner of the eye. And then you have a black in there, which is really nice. And then you have this color called Serious, which is kind of like a darkish gray, has a little bit of a green tint to it. So I think that this is a great palette. You also got to consider the packaging. This is like a heavy palette. It's very nice. I love heavy palettes. So I feel like there's just a lot of niceness to it. It's hard. It's solid. It's not like plastic gonna break really easily. It's just very pretty. It's something that whenever you know, I get my beauty room together, I'm going to put it on display, but for now, I just keep it in my drawer. But the thing is, I go to this a lot. So Anaheim and Zone are great to put in the crease, so I just pick whatever one I want to do that day. And then literally any of these colors, this color, and this color, I just throw on top of the lid. I've even put this one on top of the lid for more fancy looks, but just for day-to-day looks, I can choose from all four of these, this one, and I have a great look to put together. So I love that. I love that I can go to one palette. I have two crease color options, which I noticed with some palettes, that's what sucks is they only have maybe like one good crease color. I've noticed that, I think with Anastasia Beverly Hills, I mean, they might have like a darker version, but I like a medium tone brown. You know, this one's a little bit cooler, this one's a little bit warmer. You know, it's not too dark, it's easy to work with, it's great for day to day. So I love that about this palette. So it's really growing on me as far as like becoming one of my more favorite palettes. So I would highly recommend checking this out. It's a limited edition, so I would highly recommend getting your hands on it. Now, if you're watching my previous video, which was my makeup collection decluttering video, where I get rid of all of my products that are not brands that are cruelty-free, you got a sneak peek inside of my giveaway box, which is where I keep products that I'm planning on giving away. And I'm planning on giving away 2 of these at some point to you guys whenever I hit a milestone or something special comes up. So I really do like this a lot. I want to try the blush palette. I have the Gwen Stefani Ex-Girlfriend lipstick on the way. I think that this collection is amazing, so I would highly recommend at a minimum checking out this palette because this is one I have used and I really like it. The next product that I'm going to talk about is from ColourPop. This is the ColourPop Swerve Gel Liner. So here's what it looks like in here. I think it is just a great gel liner. It goes on smoothly. When I first tried it, I freaked out. It was amazing. Okay, I just realized that I didn't do like my typical like repeat favorites and then my other favorites, but I think this is better. I'm just going to go in order of how I do my makeup from now on, unless you guys want me to go back to that. I think this whole background thing threw me off, but yeah, if you guys like it section off like that with repeat favorites, then makeup, then let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to go in order of how I do my makeup. But anyway, so I really love this gel eyeliner. It's a great dupe for the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, but I think I like this better. And I also like that it's from ColourPop. So I have a bunch of these. I have 4 of these. This is how I like to use this to line my eyes. I've also used it as an eyeshadow base. I've used the other ones as eyeshadow bases. So I would definitely get your hands on this. It's something I carry around in my purse and I use quite a bit. And it's what I'm wearing today. The next product that I want to talk about is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I mentioned this in my 2015 favorites video. Also, it's from Too Faced. I've been really loving Too Faced this past year. They've really stood out to me. I really like this foundation. It's what I'm wearing on today. And it's just a nice foundation. I don't know what to say other than that I think it's nice. I don't notice it clinging to any of my dry patches. I like the color match. It goes on nicely. So I haven't had any problems with this. I think it's just a great foundation. I think you guys should try it out. Also, just in case you don't know, I do have normal to dry skin. If you want to check out my skin type and also like what foundations that I use, like in the color that I use, I list them down at the very, very bottom of my description box in the FAQ section. Just in case you guys ever want to reference my skin type, if I don't mention it and you're like, oh, what is her skin type? She forgot to mention it. She didn't mention in the makeup listing what color she used. Go check out down at the very bottom of my FAQ because I do list it there just so you guys can get an idea of my skin color and also my skin type. Now, the next product I want to mention is the Beauty Blender. This is so funny. At first, I was like, this is stupid. I hate this. I don't have to take the extra time to go soak it in water. Like, I used it, and I wasn't impressed with it, and so it just sat in my vanity forever. And then a couple weeks ago, I started using it, and I love it. I don't know why I didn't like it. I think the number one thing that I absolutely love about it is that I don't have to use my fingers to rub it in. I know I've mentioned that in so many videos that I've been trying to find a brush that wouldn't force me to blend in with my fingers afterward. And I don't have to with this. I just stipple it on and everything is blended out and it's so nice. And you can use this end to kind of get around the most of your face, and then you can use this end to get on the inner corner of your eye, and it's just amazing. And if you really want super full coverage, I've accidentally used this without the water first because I forgot. And that really gets the full coverage. It packs on I don't like it because I think it's too much foundation for me, but if you're someone who really likes to pack on a lot of foundation or like super thick foundation because you have a lot to cover up, you may want to try that method and see if it works for you. But I do like it soaked in water, and then I just take a paper towel and wrap it around it and squeeze, and then I go in and do my foundation. So I used it today to place on the Too Faced I was about to say Better Than Sex foundation, but it's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, so that's how I applied it. So the next product that I'm going to talk about with you guys is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So this Brow Wiz is amazing. I went a couple months in 2015 without using it just because I felt like I kept overdrawing my brows, and maybe I still do that from time to time, but I ended up switching to a drugstore brand, especially because of the price. But I had a couple of these lying around, and I started using them again. I'm like, oh my god, these are amazing. Like, why wasn't I using them for so long? So I think part of it too is just learning to do your brows. I think these are highly pigmented, so it was easier for me with certain brands that weren't as pigmented, so I could kind of control how I do my brows a little bit more. But I love this. I've been wearing this every time I've been doing my brows the past month or two. And I do want to try out the brow definer. I do have a Macy's gift card, so I'm going to be ordering the brow definer. And I want to see if I like it better, if it's quicker to do my brows because this has a thinner tip, or if it's just more of a hassle to have it to be a bigger tip. But the Brow Wiz is amazing, so I'll try that out and let you guys know what I think. And if you want to see a comparison video between the Brow Wiz and the brow definer, let me know. There's a bunch of videos out there already, but if you want to see my opinion, you can let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that. The next product I'm going to talk about is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I love this palette. So right here is dim light. As you can see, I've hit pan. I'm almost out of it. I love using this to set my under eye concealer. And whenever I use this particular color to set my under eye concealer, is using it to even out my skin tone. Now, what I've started doing recently is highlighting with this middle color. So this color is a little bit lighter. It's what I use today. So I kind of put this on as my first layer. And then I topped it off with this one in incandescent light. And I put the incandescent light on my forehead and on top of my nose, my chin, and then right here my cupid's bow. So I think that's a great way to use this palette, is to use this to kind of even out your skin tone, this to do more of highlighting effect. And then Robin's Cup of Tea mentioned, and I still haven't done it, I've mentioned this before, Robin's Cup of Tea mentioned how she liked to use this one as a bronzer. So I want to try that out, that way I can get more use out of this palette. I've also heard from someone else that the dim light in the individual packet or whatever isn't the same exact color. So I haven't checked that out myself. I need to try that out. But in the event that it's not, I don't have a problem with repurchasing this palette, especially because my skin tone has been the same way for a while. So I can even out my skin tone, I can highlight, and then I can use this as a bronzer. So I'm going to use all three of these, which is great. The next set of products should come as no surprise, but they are the Anastasia Glow Kits. Oh my god, these are amazing. I love these highlighters because I don't think that they're too chalky. I like them better than the Anastasia Illuminators. I think those were more powdery. What am I wearing? I am wearing Bubbly. I love Bubbly. Bubbly is from the That Glow palette. The That Glow palette I prefer over Gleam, but I've been wearing Bubbly a lot on my cheekbone. It's what I'm wearing today. Now the next products that I want to mention are mascaras. So the mascara that I'm wearing today is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. This is just a sample size that I got in a Christmas set, but it's what I'm wearing today. And I want to say that Wet n Wild really has the best mascaras for day-to-day looks. I'm not saying they're going to be super thick, that you don't have to wear your false lashes on the weekends, you know, but if you're someone who doesn't like that full of a lash, if you're someone who likes to, you know, I don't know, it's what I have on today, but it's a great everyday mascara. I absolutely love it wearing day to day because they're volumizing, they separate really nicely. This one in particular is very great at separating. It's good to put on the lower lashes, like it doesn't get too clumpy on me. The only thing is, in comparison to maybe what I'm about to mention, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, is the fact that it's not as thick. So you're going to get that volume, but it's not going to thicken your lashes as much, so that way you can feel like you can skip false lashes. But I don't need that look day to day. Day to day, I'm just trying to get some color on my lashes. I don't want to deal with clumping. I just want it to separate, make my life easy. And the great thing about Wet n Wild is that they are so freaking affordable. So I would highly recommend checking out Wet n Wild mascaras. I love the Max Volume the best, but I also like the Mega Volume one as well, which is the one in the yellow tube. Then, like I said, I really love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. If you are trying to skip on false lashes, you want thick, full lashes, Better Than Sex mascara is amazing for that. I don't think it separates as well as the Wet n Wild one, but then again, it's thickened, so it's a little bit more difficult to do with that. But I love this mascara if I'm trying to go for fuller lashes and I don't feel like doing false lashes because my eyes are very sensitive. I go for this mascara. All right, next we're going to go over lipstick. So first I'm going to mention the NARS Audacious lipsticks. I've been wearing these a lot this past month. I wasn't really wearing these much before. Like, I got them, I used Anna quite a bit, and then I just stopped using them altogether and they were just sitting in my collection. I got really obsessed with liquid lipsticks, so I kind of couldn't ignore my collection. But this past month, you know, I was like, I can't use ColourPop in every single video. I'm wearing ColourPop right now. But like, I wanted to incorporate other lipsticks, so I was like, let me check out the NARS ones, and I love them so much. First of all, the packaging is awesome. They're really nice. So you just go, I mean, it will never stop amazing me. I love it. Wait. Love it. But yeah, so I think it's just a really fun packaging. They are very expensive. I think they're $32. So there's something that I kind of slowly collected. I picked up one, and a couple of months later, like the next Sephora, like each Sephora sale, maybe I would pick up one, or every other Sephora sale I'd pick up one. But the first one I do want to talk about is Anna. So Anna was the first one that I got. Amanda Ensing mentioned it on her channel, and I thought it was just such a pretty color. So I'm going to do a swatch for you. It is a color that I do like to wear if I'm wearing eyeliner. I wouldn't want to wear it with, like, you know, a very natural look, but it's still like so pretty. I love it paired with the Metallic Rose Lip Gloss from Anastasia. Those paired together are amazing. I really, really like this lipstick a lot. Yeah, I'm going to whip out that lip gloss now, because I do want to mention it. So I'm just going to do a swatch below it, and I'll put it on top of it too. So here is Metallic Rose from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do have a lip swatch video coming up, or wait, what day am I posting this video? I keep forgetting. I keep thinking of the previous video. Okay, so Sunday is my makeup decluttering. Wednesday is my lip swatch video, so that is already up, of all the Anastasia lip glosses. I reviewed the Lustrous collection, which is all of their 8 best-selling lip glosses. So this is one of them. And then today, I believe, is Friday or Saturday, so bear with me. But the Metallic Rose is amazing. And now I'm going to put it on top of Anna. So just kind of, you probably can't even tell, but pretty much it just gives that extra glitteriness. They're kind of similar colors, like that kind of darker, a little bit mauve of a color, so I really like them paired together. The next one is Raquel. This one is my go-to nude lipstick because I'm very particular about nude. I don't want to be super light like Max Myth, and I don't want it to be like a weird color. I don't know, there's one that Bellissima looks so weird on me from Stila. Like, I tried that before I went cruelty-free, And like, I don't know, I'm just super particular. So this one is a great nude. If you are very particular about nudes, you will probably like this one called Referral. It's just absolutely beautiful and I love it. These lipsticks are matte, but they do feel a little bit creamy. Like they're not creamy, but they're like nice on your lips. They're creamy obviously than a liquid lipstick, but And then the last one that I want to mention is Live. So this is a very dark color. I used this in my makeup tutorial recently, my Black Forest Truffle makeup tutorial where I used the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. But it is just beautiful. It is super vampy, a great color for fall. So I kind of have a couple different ones. You know, I have one in the nude family, one in like the mauve pink family, and then one that's like super dark. So I do want to be getting more. So next time maybe there's a Sephora sale, I think I'm going to pick up a fourth one. So let me know down in the comments if there's any that you really like from them that are a little different than the ones that I already have, like maybe a nice red, more of a baby pink. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite NARS Audacious lipsticks are. Alright, the last items I'm going to share with you guys are makeup items. Are these liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. All of the ColourPop liquid lipsticks are just like my favorite. I love just the liquid lipsticks in general. They are amazing. They feel really nice on the lips. They're affordable. They last long. Like, they're awesome. I will note that the darker you go, the harder it is to work with. But that, whenever I say that, it's with any product. The darker you go, the harder it is to work with, the slower that you have to work with it. The more prone to patchiness you are. So the lighter colors from ColourPop are super easy. Like, you just swipe them on, no problem, you're good to go. You have to try a little bit harder with the other ones, but that's just across all brands. So keep that in mind when you're listening to reviews. You know, and some people have mentioned that they think the formula has changed. I haven't really noticed that, but I think it's just certain colors just work a certain way in my opinion. But I haven't been unhappy with any of my ColourPop liquid lipsticks, and I have about 20. I have 2 more on the way, so I'm going to keep buying more. I'm going to get the whole collection at some point. That is my goal. Cannot wait. But my favorite liquid lipstick that I've mentioned previously in previous favorites videos is Clueless. It's a great day-to-day lipstick. It's my go-to lipstick, and it's a lipstick that I keep in my purse. So it is right here. It's just like a nice, dusty rose pinkish color. So great for day-to-day looks. So I highly recommend, if there's anyone that you should get from ColourPop, is this one. Not that necessarily this is my favorite color as far as how much often I wear it. I wouldn't say this is my most exciting color that I get super stoked about, but I love that it's something that I'm like, I don't know what to wear, just grab Clueless. The next one that I'm wearing right now is Solo. I haven't mentioned this, I don't think, on my channel yet, but it is another great day-to-day color. It's a little bit lighter, has a little bit, I think, more peachiness to it compared to Clueless, but it is what I'm wearing right now, so it's another great day-to-day color. That's why I picked it up along with Clueless, because I noticed I had a lot of more like fun colors from ColourPop, and I'm like, what can I wear to work? So I picked that one up. Then the last color I'm going to mention is Mars. I recently wore this in my announcement video where I said I'm cruelty-free. I don't know if anybody noticed in that video, but in the video I kissed my cat multiple times and the lipstick did not move. His hair did not get caught in it, and it was gross. His hair did not get caught in it. It was like I was just wearing, it was just my lips. So that's what I love about these liquid lipsticks. Like, they are amazing. So I was able to give my cat a ton of kisses without having to worry about my lipstick coming off, without having to worry about his hair getting caught in it. It's just like awesome. So this is that color that I was wearing in that video. So it's just a nice pink. It's going to be great for spring and summer. It's just so beautiful. Now, as far as my favorite of this month, I'm stuck between 2 things. Because one thing is just something that is just like every month, it's always been a favorite, it's always going to be like my favorite thing ever. I love it. So for just like my overall holy grail constant favorite, it is the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. I highly recommend checking out ColourPop, and especially the liquid lipsticks. They're my favorite product from ColourPop. Now, as far as new and exciting products, they're definitely the Anastasia Glow Kits. I think they're amazing highlighters. These are going to last me forever, and I'm just obsessed with them, and I think I was just so excited when they came out. So those 2 products are my absolute favorites of the month. One is more of like a constant favorite, and this one is kind of more of a new, exciting favorite of mine. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around. I know this is probably going to be a long video, and I just kind of don't care. I'm just gonna have it long, guys. If you guys really hate that my videos are super long, let me know down in the comments if you're more of a short video person or if it's like I max out at 15 minutes. But I just have so much to tell you guys. I don't want to leave out any important details that would be helpful to you. I like talking with you, so I really don't want to feel like rushed to get through it. So things end up being long, so be it. That's just how I'm going to do it unless you guys are really opposed to it. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure that you do subscribe. And then also if you like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a like. It really helps me out whenever I get more likes, and it also lets me know what types of videos you guys like to see. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!